So welcome, friends. You've caught us between chores. The watering cans are empty, the chickens have settled in for the evening, and there's still a little dirt beneath our fingernails. I'm Kayla.
And I'm Nell. You found us at the Garden Gate, a place where gardeners gather, neighbors swap stories, and no question is too simple to ask. Every week we'll pull a real gardening question from the online gardening community and bring it here to the fence line. Together we'll sort through the advice, separate gardening myths from proven practices, explore the science, rediscover the old ways, and share the practical knowledge that's helped generations of gardeners grow food and confidence.
So pull up a bucket.
Lean on that fence.
The garden is always teaching us something.
Let's see what today's visitor has brought to the Garden Gate.
Welcome back, Nell.
How's it going, Kayla?
It's pretty good. We're at the Garden Gate again.
We are.
Episode 3.
Woohoo!
I know. So, if you've stepped outside lately and thought, my garden looked great last week, what happened?
Yeah.
You're definitely not alone.
No.
So we're going to talk about helping your garden survive heat stress today.
Mm-hmm.
And with how hot it's been here, and with how hot it's been elsewhere in the world.
Right.
Because I know a lot of European countries have definitely hit record highs.
Yep.
We're going to help you weather, or your gardener actually, weather the heat.
Yes. Let's get into it.
I know. So July and early August can be some of the toughest weeks of the gardening season. Plants that were thriving just days ago can suddenly wilt by lunchtime. Tomatoes stop setting fruit. Lettuce bolts seemingly overnight. And even experienced gardeners start wondering if they're doing something wrong. The good news? Most of the time, it's not you. It's the heat. Today, we're talking about recognizing heat stress, knowing when to step in, and helping your garden make it through those long stretches of hot weather. So let's open the gate and head into the garden.
Ooh. So what is heat stress? So heat stress happens when temperatures climb higher than a plant can comfortably handle, especially when those temperatures stay high for several days in a row. Most garden vegetables prefer daytime temperatures between 70 and 85 degrees. Once temperatures consistently climb into the 90s or even higher, plants begin shifting their energy from growing to surviving. Instead of producing flowers and fruit, they're simply trying to conserve water and stay alive.
So wilting doesn't always mean water. One of the most common mistakes gardeners make is seeing wilted plants during the afternoon and immediately grabbing the hose. But here's something that surprises many people. Many plants naturally wilt during the hottest part of the day. It's their way of reducing water loss. Before watering, check them again after sunset or early the next morning. If they've perked back up overnight, they may not have needed additional water at all. If they're still wilted the following morning, then it's time to water.
Mm-hmm. So water deeply, not daily. Frequent shallow watering encourages roots to stay near the surface, and shallow roots dry out quickly. Instead, water slowly and deeply. Aim for several inches into the soil. This encourages roots to grow downward where moisture stays longer. Early morning is almost always the best time. The soil has time to absorb moisture before the afternoon heat arrives. Watering late in the evening can sometimes leave foliage damp overnight, increasing the risk of fungal diseases.
Mulch is your best friend. If there's one thing that can dramatically improve your garden during a heat wave, it's mulch. Mulch acts like insulation. It keeps soil temperatures cooler, reduces evaporation, prevents crusting, suppresses weeds that compete for moisture. Excellent mulch choices include straw, shredded leaves, untreated grass clippings,
Glass clippings?
Yeah, I think that would make it worse.
Yeah.
Pine needles, wood chips around perennial plants, even 2 or 3 inches of mulch can make a remarkable difference.
So you want to give your plants some shade. Believe it or not, farmers have been creating temporary shade for centuries. Shade cloth is one option, but it isn't the only one. Old bed sheets, lightweight white fabric, garden row covers, even patio umbrellas can provide temporary afternoon protection for delicate crops. The goal isn't to block all the sun, it's simply to reduce the harshest afternoon rays. Morning sunshine is still incredibly valuable.
Your soil is working hard. Healthy soil is like a sponge. Rich organic matter holds water much longer than compacted soil. If your garden dries out extremely quickly, it may not be a watering problem. It could be a soil problem. Adding compost season after season gradually builds soil that can withstand drought far better. Healthy soil is one of the greatest long-term investments a gardener can make.
So know which plants need extra help. Some crops struggle more than others. Keep an especially close eye on lettuce, spinach, broccoli, cauliflower, peas, cucumbers, young seedlings, fresh transplants, and other plants actually enjoy the heat, like okra and sweet potatoes, peppers, and eggplant. Many herbs like basil and rosemary continue thriving in warmer weather. Knowing the personality of each plant helps you prioritize your attention.
Prioritize? You added an extra T in there.
Well, you're going to prioritize. Prioritize.
I love you.
You're so mean! So, knowing the personality of each plant helps you prioritize your attention.
Okay.
Is that better?
That is better. Tomatoes in heat. One question we hear every summer is, my tomatoes have flowers, why aren't they making tomatoes? The answer is often simple. Tomatoes stop setting fruit when nighttime temperatures stay too warm. Many varieties struggle once overnight temperatures remain above about 70 to 75 degrees, and flowers may simply drop. The good news, once temperate
Yes!
Once temperatures moderate, fruit production often resumes. Patience is part of tomato gardening.
Speaking of which, my tomatoes have just finally started flowering.
Oh, I have flowers, but I'm assuming that I'm not going to get any additional fruit. But I have probably 2 pounds of tomatoes waiting to turn.
And I have 2 itty bitty green tomatoes on my cherry tomato plant.
Aw, my tomatoes are the size of a grapefruit, so I need them to turn red.
Well, you can pluck them and let them turn red.
They have to have a little bit of red to them before you take them off the bush.
Fine.
I know.
So harvest frequently. Leaving vegetables on the plant too long forces it to spend valuable energy finishing mature fruit. Picking beans, zucchini, cucumbers, peppers, herbs, even tomatoes as they begin to blush, all encourage continued production. The more consistently you harvest, the more many plants continue producing.
Skip the fertilizer. When plants are already stressed by extreme heat, adding strong fertilizer often creates even more stress. Think of it like asking someone to run a marathon while they're already dehydrated. Instead, focus on water, healthy soil, mulch, shade. Wait until temperatures improve before encouraging lots of new growth.
Watch the weather. Many gardeners automatically water every day. Instead, learn to watch the forecast. Cloud cover, humidity, wind, rain. A breezy 85 degrees affects plants differently than a calm 95. Gardening becomes much easier when we respond to conditions instead of following a fixed schedule.
Every night the weather says it's going to rain.
Yeah.
And every morning I'm disappointed
Right.
because it has not rained.
So, looking at the cloud coverage today from work, it looked like it was going to rain.
Especially
Because
this morning.
It
Yeah.
had nice dark clouds. Not a single drop anywhere.
Nope, and then the sun came out and it was hot, hot, hot.
It's like, surprise! I'm a weatherman. I get paid to lie.
That's the best job ever.
Right? I wish I had that job, but then they'd have to actually no, he gets paid to lie.
Yeah, he gets paid
You
to
know?
be wrong. So
98.9% of the time.
Yep. All right, remember yourself. This one often gets forgotten. Gardeners are just as vulnerable to heat as their vegetables. Wear a hat, drink water, take breaks. Garden early or garden late. No tomato is worth heat exhaustion. The weeds will still be there tomorrow.
Probably more.
More. Yeah, well, maybe.
So, summer gardens are surprisingly resilient. Even when they look tired, even when leaves droop, even when production slows.
Most gardens bounce back once temperatures become more moderate. Your job isn't to create perfect conditions, it's simply to help your plants weather the difficult days.
Provide water,
Protect the soil,
offer a little shade.
be patient.
Nature has survived countless summers before this one.
And with a little help, your garden will too.
Thanks for stopping by
At
at the Garden Gate.
If you found today's episode helpful, share it with a fellow gardener who's been staring at wilted tomatoes and wondering what went wrong.
Until next time,
Keep your watering can full.
and keep your mulch thick.
Keep your expectations realistic.
And remember,
Every great garden has survived a few hot summers.